Hi all, I'm Dr. Jacob ALIAS from the Department of English, NIRMALA College, Noida. On this lecture, I'm going to deal with the opening scene of Dr. Faustus, a play by Christopher Marlowe. To have a basic biographical information about Christopher Marlowe, he was born in Canterbury in the year 1564, which is the same birth year of William Shakespeare. Though he came from a very poor background as the son of a shoemaker, he was a brilliant student and earned scholarships to study Bible, philosophy, history and many other things from the University of Cambridge. Most of his plays are tragedies, and the major plays are Tamburlaine the Great, which was in the year 1587, then Dr. Faustus, which was in the year 1588, and The Jew of Malta, which was in the year 1589. Now coming to the play Dr. Faustus, there are some similarities between the playwright and the protagonist, Dr. Faustus. Both were born from humble beginnings. They both rebelled against the strict rules of class, and they both made money for themselves. And they were men who desired for knowledge and the one who accused atheism. Then coming to the play again, Marlowe's play derives specifically from several of these things which were the characteristics of that age time period. The Adam and the Eve myth from the Judaeo-Christian tradition, which was the original sin, is that the human race is supposed to have inherited from Adam, and then the fall of Lucifer from heaven because he rivaled against the God. The ancient Greek myth of Dedalus and Icarus, where Icarus disobeyed his father's instructions and perished because he flew too high and too close to the sun. Then coming to the opening chorus, when you say the term chorus, you might assume that it is always a group of performers, but it can also be a single character who is narrating or who is informing the public audience about the action of the play. The chorus enters to introduce the play to the audience, stating that the story is not of a battle or love or kings, but the person of Faustus. Let's read the script of the play. Not marching in the fields of Thrasimene, where Mars did mate the warlike Carthaginians, nor sporting in the dalliance of love, in courts of kings, where state is overturned, nor in the pomp of proud audacious deeds, indents or Muse to vaunt her heavenly verse. So in the opening lines itself, the chorus is making clear that the play is not going to be what the audience is going to expect. That is, it is not going to be about any kings or heroes or any love deeds or anything, but about one common man. The way that the chorus introduces the protagonist of the play, Dr. Faustus, is also very important because as it reflects a commitment to the Renaissance values. Let us see how the chorus is introducing the protagonist. Only these gentles we must now perform the form of Faustus, fortunes good or bad. So the chorus is saying what the play is going to be about, if it is about the good fortunes and the bad fortunes of Dr. Faustus. And now to patient judgments we appeal and speak for Faustus in his infancy. Now is he born of parents base of stock in Germany within a town called Rhodes. At riper years to Wittenberg he went, whereas his kinsmen chiefly brought him up. So there the chorus is talking about his education at the University of Wittenberg. So much he profits in divinity that shortly he graced with doctor's name, excelling all and sweetly can dispute in the heavenly matters of theology. So that is, the chorus is speaking about the well-versed of Dr. Faustus in the matters of theology and other argumentative exercises. Then the prologue locates its drama squarely in the Renaissance world where humanistic values hold sway. And it is also giving prior importance to the Renaissance values, which were the theme of the time period. So the message is very clear the new world of Renaissance, an ordinary man like Faustus, a common man scholar, is as important as any king in the world or warrior, and his story is just as worthy of being told. Let's continue with the script of the play. In the heavenly matters of theology, till swollen with cunning of a self-conceit, his waxen wings did mount above his reach, and melting heavens conspired his overthrow. There he is drawing characters from the mythology like Icarus, who had wax wings, but he disregarded the warnings of his father and flied too close to the sun, and so he lost his wings and fell back into the earth and died. So that is a comparison that is drawn between Icarus and Dr. Faustus. For falling to a devilish exercise and glutted now with learning's golden gifts, he surfeits upon cursed necromancy. So that is the black magic. He is going to practice as his next devotion. He is going to start practicing black magic, or which we call necromancy. Nothing so sweet as magic is to him, which he prefers before his chiefest bliss, and this the man that is in his studies. So there we see, with that, the chorus is ending its opening scene, and now we move on to the play, the action of the play, where Dr. Faustus is seen in his study. So Faustus is now naturally gifted in theology and is ready to take on any experts in the field of theology and the art of argumenting. So he is soon gifted or soon given the doctorate in the field of theology, and he goes on contemplating about what he should continue his studies on. So from the opening scene itself, there are many things that are clear from the playwright. It reflects the commitment to the Renaissance values. That is, the power of knowledge is recognized. Rather than giving the power to the kings or the church, the power is given to knowledge. Then it is the rebirth of classical learning, and from the focus on God and mythology, it has changed to the humankind and the natural world. The power of knowledge and the importance of education is given more importance. And the focus of the play, it changes from saints, kings, and ancient heroes to a common man, who is Dr. Faustus, the protagonist of the play, who hails from very poor background as the son of a shoemaker, but who is a very good learner and goes on to earn scholarship to study theology, Bible, philosophy, and many other things, including history, from the University of Cambridge. So that's all about the opening scene of the play. With that, we come to the end of this lecture.